Oh,
Hello and welcome back to Channel 802 News. In this session, we'll have a bit of a throwback into the past. Today marks the 100th anniversary of the Amritsar Massacre. From all of us here at Channel 802 News, we are deeply sorry for those who've lost innocent family members to this massacre. We're going to take today's newscast to look back on this horrific event and the effects it has on today's world. Now we'll send it over to Simone over in Amritsar.
I'm here today with Arjun, and we will be discussing the effects it has on the world today. How did this event lead to the conflict between India and Pakistan?
This event, in some ways, was vital to our freedom. After the event, the news of the attack spread across the nation. The incident sparked the interest of an individual by the name of Mahatma Gandhi, a true hero. He then went and sparked true Indian nationalism and won our freedom back. Afterward came the issue of separation between India and Pakistan.
All right. Do you remember anything about the attacks, or do you remember any stories?
I do not remember many stories in general, but many families and survivors definitely had stories to share.
Did Britain affect the religion you all practice here in Amritsar?
Religion hasn't changed, but people still grieve over this event and hold tight to their beliefs.
Lastly, was there any way that such an attack could ever been stopped?
I really don't think this could have been stopped. Apart from the significance of the event in our fight for freedom, the British who were present were completely intolerant of these actions. I mourn the loss of the people's lives, but I don't think we could have done anything other than give the British what they want.
It's crazy to think that the British soldiers could just come along to a peaceful protest and open fire. Alex!
all I'm doing is correcting my
I'm
name.
here with Reginald Dyer, the acting Brigadier General, who was involved in the incident. Tell me why you did the attack on the garden.
I allowed this because of what I didn't know. Martial law was set in place that prevented public gatherings against Britain, so I did not know whether they were hostile or not. I had to make a decision to weigh the threat to see if they will be a threat to my men and other people of the country. I mourn the loss of the people who lost their lives on that day, and I apologize.
These two interviews have brought up a good question. What if organizations like the UN or NATO were put in place back then? Would it be capable of stopping such an event? Many believe the answer to that question is yes, and others would argue no. Those who say yes think that the UN or NATO could have settled the disagreement or provided protection for the citizens of Amritsar, as well as possible sanctions against Britain. Those who say no believe that such events occurred too fast for any organization, especially the UN, due to the fact that Britain is one of the permanent five to stop them. That's all we have today, and thank you all for tuning into today's show, and have yourself a great day.